This is a giant Crowley Ridge agate, and I'm gonna take this Crowley Ridge agate, these Keokuk geodes from Iowa, and a lot of these other Crowley Ridge agates, and I'm gonna cut them open on my 10-inch saw. And before we check out this first one, I want to give a huge shout out to Alicia and Michael for sending all of these over for us to enjoy. Thank you guys so much. I'm so excited. I've never cut a Crowley Ridge agate open that's this big, and you sent a lot of amazing pieces, so really appreciate it. So let's see. Oh my gosh, so many amazing bands in that. Oh man, there's so much gravel. From the gravel bars down south inside that is sweet. What a wild first cut. So many cool bands, such great coloring in there. Woo! Let's got some more. So of those three, the first two were very quick cuts, and that third one was very hard. What that tells me that the first two, I bet, has a lot of quartz on the inside. Quartz is softer than pure agate, and I bet that third one is just packed full of bands, and it is beautiful. I bet they're all beautiful, but you know what I'm saying. More bands than quartz. That's my guess. Let's check these out. So out of the gate with this one, you can absolutely tell it is rich in quartz, and that beautiful quartz banding, kind of like floater bands there. Looks awesome. That is just gorgeous and unfocused. Come on. We can do this. There we go. That is so pretty. I love that. Really, really cool. Not at all a disappointment. I love these Crowley Ridge agates. Ooh, that one's a little geode, and it's got some gunk in there. Beautiful bands in the quartz. No duds. Check that out. This is that third one, the one that was a lot longer to cut than the others. I bet it's just absolutely glorious on the inside. Oh man, beautiful, beautiful yellows in there. I love this one. It's just got a little bit of a pocket, and then this side, you can see it in the light. There's no cavity. We split the geode. That rarely happens for me. That is really, really cool. This one, it's just kind of funny. They sent me a note saying, sorry about the cat hair, if there's any cat hair in there. This one kind of looks like a little cat. Maybe it's just me. The ear's right there. But anyway, that one is really sweet. We will get back to cutting more of these Crowley Ridge agates in a second, but I want to see what in the world is going on with these Keokuk geodes. We'll do the three smalls. Yes, I can do it on this big saw, and then we'll do this big one last. That's a geode for sure. It's little and it's got crystals. I love it. This one is solid on the inside. Oh, I'm wrong. I thought for sure there was no cavity. That is pretty cool. It's like a little double geode, and the bottom has the cavity. No cutting required. It just blew through, hit the crack, full of crystals. That's sweet. Let's do this big guy. Hopefully it's a really quick cut like the other ones. So as I cut this guy, it felt very solid over here, and then it whipped through on this side, so my guess is solid cavity on the bottom. That's my guess. I think I was just straight up wrong. Oh, look at that. Or maybe did I flip it? I don't know. Whatever. Let's just say I'm wrong. That's the easiest thing to do. Oh boy. Oh gosh. I don't know what to say about that. Look at this. The calcite piece inside it is just like super loose. I want to dig it out. I'm sure it'll bother somebody that I pick this thing out. Look at that. So crazy. That is just messy. Messy, messy, messy. I'm going to clean this off really quick with my little textile cleaner and my hands, and then we'll take another look at it. much more clean and much more beautiful. That is really cool. This side, it's not even dry, and you can see the crystals over there. That is really, really cool. Really good crystals. Not so much on this side, but still a really cool geode. I love that. So Alicia and Michael sent all of these Crowley Ridge agates over, like I mentioned, and they got these, found these in Missouri. How cool is that? So we're gonna cut open some more and just have a blast enjoying what's inside these amazing agates from down south. It's mighty cold up here in the north woods of Minnesota, so we'll warm things up with these amazing southern agates. This one looks awesome. Hidden bands there. Look at that. Sweet. Let's cut them open. This one was so fast. So it's either quartzy with bands or cavities. I bet it's a mixture of both. Oh, that's weird. I don't know what that is. It's like pretty solid. So it's kind of, well, it is kind of dirty. What in the world? So deep inside, there are bands in there. Let me see if I can clean that off and see if it looks any better. So here's one side uncleaned and here's the other side cleaned. Didn't really make a huge difference other than the one on the right. You can see the bands better because it's more wet. So I still think that's pretty cool, but that one I bet would be a nightmare to polish. Let's cut another one. This bad boy cracked open right at the end, and look at that. We got amazing bands down there. Let's see what the rest of it looks like. Ooh, that is sweet. Couple little fractures in there, but I really love the yellow. It's stained, right? But you get a little bit of a hint at the pureness on the inside without the yellow staining on the outside. I wonder if the heat down there has anything to do with them being more susceptible to the staining because of the heat. Who knows? But anyway, these are sweet. So this one felt super solid, and in this cavity over here is this gnarly crystal or growth or something sticking out of it. I think that's awesome, and I think this one is going to end up being an amazing one with bands because of how hard it was to cut. So let's see. Oh, that is nice. Love the waves, and it's cool is like it follows the formation, right? It's so cool. Really, really pretty. I like that one. Nice quartz on the bottom too. Sweet. Man, these are so fun. If you guys are liking this video so far, do me a huge favor, hit that like button, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and share it with your rock loving friends. Appreciate it, guys. Last two felt very, very solid, so I'm very, very excited. Oh my gosh, look at how pretty that is. That is awesome. So stinking sweet. Come on, let's see it up close. Man alive. That is awesome. It reminds me of Yellowstone. The little tidal pools? Thermal pool. Thermal pools. There it is. Those are sweet. All right, this one right here, I actually felt bad about cutting because there's so many beautiful bands on there. But I want to see what it looks like on the inside because there's just so many bands, and I want to see it hopefully as unstained as possible. Oh, that is sweet. That is really cool. I honestly thought there's a little bit of red in here. I thought there'd be some red bands in there, and there's just not. I wonder what causes the different coloring like that on the outside, how it can be stained differently. Really, really interesting. That's cool. If anybody has the initials A, V, L, you might like these ones. So far, we've cut through a lot of really, really beautiful Crowley Ridge agates and a couple of Keokuk geodes. I'm going to cut these smaller ones here, and then I will probably end with these three really good-looking, bigger ones. This one's definitely one of the bigger ones, and when you shake it, it rattles. Inside there is a rock and a cavity. So I don't know where to cut this one yet, but we'll cut it, and hopefully there's... I don't know, can they have... Yeah, they can. We had one that had crystals in there, but hopefully we have one that has a crystal cavity. I mean, there's crystals right there, but I guess I haven't seen like a true Crowley Ridge, like really banging geode agate, but that'd be pretty sweet. So let's hope for it, right? Let's see what these ones turn out to be. It's so funny. I just said, well, can we go in with the crystal geode pocket in there? Well, ask and you shall receive. That is so funny. Oh my gosh. That is awesome. I love the bands in here. That is so neat. This is probably one of my favorite ones. Just good colors. Really cool. That's That's awesome. That's sweet. Holy moly. Man, I love the colors in that one. I saw that it had this little upper deck on there, and I was like, please stay on there. Broke on this side. Such a bummer. But look at how the bands form inside that. How does it do that? It is so cool. Agates, this is why I love agates. That's why they're my favorite. They are a beautiful mystery. Oh, that is awesome. Excited to cut those big guys, but let's see this one right here. I'm going to zoom in before you even think about it. All right. Are you ready for more bands overload? Oh, that's really cool. Really beautiful colors. Really like that one. Isn't it just cool? Like, okay, we got bots on this. Well, I wouldn't say, maybe they were bots at one point. They're probably river washed, water washed down a little bit, but they flow with the formation of that. I just think that's just so cool. Really neat. I really do love Crowley Ridge agates. I think they're super fun. I think they're underrated, that's for sure. In the big scheme of agates across the world, they're pretty magnificent. And we got three more big old cutters here, and if these Crowley Ridge agates have won your heart over today, subscribe to my channel, because I'll be cutting more of them in the future, that's for sure. A lot of other cool agates too, and other minerals and fossils. What a weird piece. Go for the biggest surface area right in through there. Jeez, Taylor. I'm just realizing this one has a face in it, which is pretty cool, but there was times when I was cutting this one, it was really hard, and then it was really soft and went fast. So let's just see. I bet it has cavities on the inside. Yep. Oh, that is so neat. Really, really pretty. Oh, no, yeah. This one's, oh man, look at, let's see if I can get it right there. Huge crystal cavity in that one too. Oh, that is sweet. Oh, well, we got what we were asking for a couple times. That is awesome. So Crowley Ridge agates can be really, if you catch it right, they can be magnificent geode agates as well. That is good to know. Really, really cool. So we're talking about geodes and crystals and stuff. Look at this. Crystal pocket right there, but it ends. I think it ends. So what I would normally do is I'd like to cut it like that, or big surface area like that, but I don't want to cut into that cavity. So how do we do it? Maybe we got bands right here. They say don't cut into the windows, but these Crowley Ridge agates are basically a big window. So I don't know. I want to get the most surface area. It's really thin right there. really, really thin. Can we avoid it and go long, like through here? You know what? Let's just cut into it, huh? We'll go for the biggest surface area. Hopefully, I don't know. Right through here would be good too. Right across. Gosh, what do you do? What's the best option? Let's go for the biggest. This right in through here. That would be okay. I'm okay with that. That was a very fast cut, so I bet. Ooh, maybe it's not quartz and it's geode. Oh, my favorite one. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at how amazing it is. It's got crystal pockets on the inside. Beautiful bands. Almost got like hints of orange and pink in there. Man, that's my favorite one for sure. Oh my gosh. And there are absolutely no fractures in it. Awesome. Woo! That is sweet. That is so much fun. Happy. That's what it's all about. You get that one that's just like above and beyond amazing. Yes, so sweet. This guy, what do we do with this? Can you hear it? I don't know if you can hear that or not. But anyway, you go big surface area, like through here, get the big grand reveal. We could. You have to spin it with the saw. We'd hit this little pocket here. I don't know how deep that goes. There's one here too. We definitely hit that. What do we do? Let's go for it. Let's go for the big surface area, regardless of the pockets and the depths and everything. We'll just go follow this giant ridge line right here, and hopefully a grand reveal. Wish me luck. So I took this final cut and I dunked it in my water bucket over there just to clean it out, to try to get the best reveal for you, because I love you guys and you rock. So let's see how this giant cut went. Our last cut of this cutting session. Again, huge thank you to Alicia and Michael. Appreciate you guys so much for sending that over for all of us. Let's see. Oh boy. What is that? It's got a thing inside it. Holy cavity. That's crazy. That's what was rattling. There's something stuck inside this. That's crazy sweet. Man, oh man. Wow. How did that go together? Like this? A little puzzle. That's so cool. Whoa. Wonder what was inside this to cause that pocket. Man. We'll zoom in a little bit, take a closer look at its agate goodness. Oh man. Wild, huh? Whoa. Beautiful bands. Beautiful details. What a stud. And what a fun... too far. Where? Is it this? Yeah. What a fun way to end this awesome cutting session. I love this one a lot. It's just so cool with this big pocket. And then this, I think it was the second to last. Whoa. Second to last one. Absolutely one of my favorites. But there was so many cool ones from this cutting session that were just the bomb diggity, you know? I hope you guys had so much fun with this cutting session. I had a blast. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me while we cut rocks. What a treat to get to do that with you. I feel so honored. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.